getting Xbox 360 arcade games is super easy. Just save it on your PC or whatever you want to save it. Have a flash drive. Make sure your flash drive is formatted on the Xbox 360. Pop it back in your PC. Put those games on that flash drive and then transfer it over to your Xbox 360 by copying it, which I did how I was able to copy stuff from the flash drive to the Xbox 360. But in this case, I wanted to start practicing on ISOs to the Xbox 360. I have a few games that I have that is my own copies. I do own the physical copies, but I have some downloaded games up for the Xbox 360 and I want to go ahead and try to transfer them to this console. All right, let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. Let me pause and make this clear. This is not a how-to or tutorial video. It's up to you if you want to follow along. I make mistakes and there is far better videos out there that can explain and break it down better than me. This is what I'm doing. I'm quite sure you guys might have better or even quicker ways of doing this. And if so, please explain in the comments. My goal for us is to all help each other and myself included. Thank you for your help and let's begin. Just in case you guys are wondering why I got this AC adapter for the Nintendo 64 right here, it's because I'm going to be doing a test. I just wanted to kind of get like some HD quality on my original console. If you guys want me to do a video about that, let me know. But I was just gonna do it like an experiment just to see how it looks and if it works and stuff like that. On your Xbox 360, just go ahead and press the back button on your Xbox 360 and you're gonna take a piece of paper or whatever, take a photo or whatever, and just write down that IP address. Okay, write that down. You're gonna need it in a bit. Okay, go ahead, push B to go back. Then you're just gonna push start and then you're just gonna go down to modules and then you're gonna go to FTP server. Okay, this is where you're going to do something else. See this port 21, you're going to take a note of that and then you're going to have the username Xbox, keep that. Then you're going to put your own, you could make your own password. It may look like these dots, but you can even put a simple letter. Use like whatever letter you want. It may look like this, but you're gonna need it, and then just go back or whatever. You could use whatever you want. Okay, now let's go ahead and hop back to the PC. I'm gonna start off here showing you a couple of games that I do have, these are my own games that I do own, but I did download them. Okay, I do own the physical copies of them, and I did a video on Patreon just to show like how the technique of a little bit of how to get games and stuff like that. It's just like a generalization of where to get games if you're trying to look for games, because I don't want to say it up on here. Okay, let's just keep it pushing. There's probably other techniques of how to get your games on the console. This is how basically what I did. I downloaded FileZilla. I set it up, unzipped it, whatever, and set it up on my PC, whatever you want to say, stock, default, whatever. And this is one of the things I did. Second, ISO to God. Okay, just make sure, I'm gonna leave links in the description for this stuff, whatever you can. And just like I said, for your FTP, you can use whatever you want to, however you want to do it. Okay, but this ISO to God, this is what I used right here, and I just downloaded that. It's going to come in a zip. Once you get it, make sure you just unzip the files and everything, or just when you unzip this one, make sure you just unzip it to its folder. Back at my trusty get Xbox working. Okay, so I remember I have my folder where my 360 games is, just a couple of them, and I created another folder called Send It Off. It's up to you if you want to make something like that. I'm just using it as a temporary folder for the ISO to God, so that way it can go ahead and send off to using it for the FTP to send to the Xbox. Okay, I'm going to say this again. Make sure your network of your Xbox 360 is the same network on your PC. Okay, it's going to make everything so much more easier. I have messed up a couple of times by had it on another network and it didn't work out. You might just let you know, just make sure they both on the same network. Okay, all right. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to ISO to God. We're gonna go to the top one right here after you extract, and now it needs to go ahead and add your ISO. So remember, you're gonna click on here to add your ISO. You're gonna find your file wherever your file was wherever you put your games at. In my case, my games is where get OG Xbox working in my games. And then what I'm going to do, click browse. In my case, I'm just going to go ahead and just use Lost Planet for right now. Remember, I got this ISO file. If you got any other files, I'm not sure about those. Then after that, we need an output location. Okay, that's why I was telling you about making sure that you're gonna put it in that set it off. I created another folder called set it off, or send it off. My bad. Set it off. like that little Boosie right there. Yeah, like it's send it off. So basically, I got my game up here, the ISO file, and then down here it's doing an output location in my send it off location. Okay, now if you want to make it ISO, you can go ahead and browse and then put it in put another folder if you want to, like a save file for it, but I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just going to click that. Then I'm just going to push none, and then it's just going to then add. Okay, as for right now, I'm just going to use these two for right now. Okay, the rest of them I'm probably going to put after a while. Okay, and then after that, all you got to do is just convert. Okay, and make his progress. There we go. And then just gonna make his progress. It's gonna have them both done. Gonna take a bit. You know, just go ahead and get yourself some coffee. Buy me a coffee, maybe, however you want to do it. It's up to you guys. But yeah, it's just gonna take a bit. And with the power of editing, right? So we're all done right here. So this is done, and we have our two files right here. See, and they have different numbers. They have these little different like serial numbers, whatever. But at the same time, when it goes over and you refresh your setup and everything, then the names and everything is going to pop up, so you have to worry about changing it out. Okay, so you're going to open up your FTP or client. I guess you want to use client. This is, yeah, that's what I would use. But yeah, just go open up whatever FTP that you have. All right, so we're here. IP address. Remember, just put your IP address. Username is that Xbox. Put that, just like I said, whatever password you had put, even if it's a letter, number, whatever, it's up to you. It's whatever. Make sure you guys you're on the same network. Then your port is 21, and then just press quick connect. Okay, you should be successful if everything works out right. So now I'm on my Xbox right here, and then right here where it says USB 1, which is the hard drive on that I have on Xbox, which is that SSD or that external hard drive that I do have. And you know, remember, I have my OG Xbox games and my Xbox 360 games. Real easy. You're just gonna take those two files and then just drag it right to it. Okay, it's gonna start doing this thing at the bottom. Give it time, and then once you're done, then we're just gonna hop back to the Xbox. Back on your 360, since you've been chilling on your console been on, so you got to just manually just scan now. Go back to your and then give it a bit so it can go ahead and load those games. If you have like large files that you're transferring, make sure you just set the like go ahead and go into the settings and go ahead and set the timer to your Xbox 360, because some cases with the default, your Xbox 360 just might go to sleep or go off. So you want to go ahead and disable that. You possibly can. I wanted to just add that in there. We're just going to go ahead and test out a game and see where it goes.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Hey, and we look like everything just working just as awesome as it's gonna be. So yeah, this is it right here. And yeah, and we're gaming. And it works. This is amazing. This is amazing. And with that being said, I'm gonna be out, you guys. If you guys made it this far, I truly appreciate it. All right, you guys, and from gamer to gamer, thanks for watching.